I'ma have me a big bag for life. Big bag for life, gang. What up, though? In this video, we're gonna be reacting to another 600 pounds life video. The name of this video is the 600-pound bully who cut his wife's finger off. God damn, this is so diabolical. You gotta be a real asshole to do some shit like this. But let's see what this video talking about. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's go.
From making his family eat on the side of the road because he couldn't control his hunger to chopping off his wife's finger in a fit of rage, Michael is without a doubt the angriest, most abusive partner to ever feature on my 600-pound life. Not only is he abusive to his wife, but his kids too, as he constantly talks down to them, even making his daughter work 2 jobs to pay his rent and bills. Michael is...
Damn. What? Making his daughter work 2 jobs so she could pay his damn rent and his bills? That's crazy as hell. Nigga, I could never do that to my daughter. Like, but god damn, that's crazy.
32 years old and weighs over 600 pounds. His weight causes him extreme pain all over his body. He has so much excess skin
god
and fat
damn, man.
on him.
Look, man, y'all gotta blur out them titties, man. Like, god damn, like that's too much.
Causing a burning sensation that is constant and barely tolerable.
Every day when I wake up, I think, do I really have to get up today? Because I'm in pain all day, every day. My back hurts, my butt hurts, my legs hurt. It's just the weight itself. I feel like it's deteriorating my body.
Like most other stars, Michael can't do many things for himself. He relies heavily on his family to take care of him, and because of this, when he wakes up in the morning, he just has to lie there until they come to help him. His wife Ronnie does most of his care, but he even needs his daughter Brianna to chip in too, because Ronnie can't do it all by herself. It's hard to watch when children have to look after their parents. In some cases like this one, it just can't be avoided, as the family doesn't earn enough money to employ a carer.
How are you feeling today?
Damn.
I've had a wound on my leg for over 2 years because of my lymphedema, and it just won't heal because it's so stretched out. So my daughter usually...
Hey, yo, that's real as hell because I used to work at the hospital, right? And when I used to take care of the bigger patients, like on their legs and shit, like you see their legs be all red, got a bunch of wounds and shit because like he said, like they so big, like it stresses shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it brings all types of cuts and wounds and shit like that. Nasty, bro, and they don't smell good at all.
Wraps it for me with the trash bag because I can't get it wet or it just gets a lot worse. Then my wife gets my clothes ready and makes sure I have everything I need. So when I get out of the shower,
Wife just look unhappy. She just like, I hate it here. Like you can see it all through her face.
Everything's there for me.
I mean, he could lose weight, so he doesn't need to be cared for, but that's for later down the line. Michael doesn't seem like he's given up completely, as he genuinely feels bad for having to get his family to work for him, unlike other stars who literally feel entitled to it, but don't start to feel sympathy for him yet, as he has some controlling and abusive tendencies that will shock you.
Michael tries to act all big and macho like he could do everything himself, but he really can't. He needs our help. So if we don't help Michael, who else is going to help him?
Even Michael's son has to help around the house, making most of his meals.
After my daughter has helped me get dressed and ready, my son Daniel brings me my wheelchair because I can only walk a few feet on my own. And he does a lot of heavy lifting around the house for me. It does make me feel guilty that I've done this to my family and become such a burden to them. But when I get hungry, it doesn't matter what I feel or what I want to change. All I can think about is eating.
Michael's hunger is literally constant. The only time he's satisfied is when he's chewing, and as soon as he's finished that last bite, he instantly craves more. And if he doesn't get what he wants as soon as he wants it...
That nigga just look mad, bro. Like, look at his face, bro. Like, he ain't showing no type of emotion, bro. He's like... He just mad, bro. Like, golly, why the fuck I'm so damn big like this? Like, Lord, help me.
The entire house has to pay.
Michael is hungry all the time, and I have to make sure that Michael gets what he wants to eat when he wants to eat it, or else he'll get very angry. He really gets mad about his food. Like, there's people that are drunks and they're angry drunks. Well, Michael is an angry food addict.
See, that couldn't be me. You know, first off, man, like, I hate to get on her, but like, you're the problem because the fact that you let him eat whenever and you fix whatever you want, what I'm saying? You're the problem, no? See, me, this couldn't be me, bro. Like, cause me, I'm gonna be an asshole right back, you know. See, I'm cutting you off. You know, I don't give a fuck about you being mad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you so damn mad, look, fix your own damn food. You know what I'm saying? Put on your own damn clothes and shit. You know, you don't get mad at me because you big as hell. You want to put it on me? Fucks that. Stay mad. What you gonna do? Chase me around?
Hunger really affects my mood. I want what I want, and when Ronnie don't make what I want, I do have my little fits I throw. Sometimes she makes healthier food, and I will lash out at her. Because I just don't want it. I want to eat what I like, or there's going to be trouble.
Man, fuck all that. You don't get to eat what you like. Why I'm over here taking care of you? Like, hell no. She's trying to look after you. Ungrateful ass.
His tone is pretty severe here, and he's literally threatening and pretty disturbing. For someone who literally needs his family to do everything for him, he's really not in a position to make demands, especially that he's turning violent with them too. The effect that this has on the rest of Michael's family is devastating as well. They can't help but give in when he asks because they're actually scared of his reaction, and when they do, they have to suffer watching him eat himself to death.
It's real hard for me to watch him sit there and just eat his life away.
Feeding your damn face.
I don't know, but Daddy ordered up right now.
Huh?
You ate 4 tortillas?
No, this is my third one.
I have
Third
attempted to have Michael and I eat healthy food numerous times, but it just turns into an argument. So I don't push him anymore, and I let him have what he wants, even if it is killing him.
Michael's negative relationship towards food started when he was young, and he always remembers sneaking food when he wasn't supposed to. Michael's dad was always very angry around the house as well, which was just normal for him growing up, and you can probably see where he gets this bad attitude from. When Michael finished high school, he was already over 300 pounds. Eventually, Michael's dad confronted him about his weight, saying that if he didn't start dropping the pounds quickly, he wouldn't be able to live there with him anymore. And unfortunately, he just couldn't.
Shout out to dad. Shit. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, that's mean. But no, this dad just being a dad, bro. Like, you know, that's tough love. Like, I can't see my son eat himself to death. Like, you gotta go. Like, I don't blame him. Shit. I'll do the same thing. Get your fat ass on somewhere with that shit.
Give up his addiction and so got kicked out of the house. And during this time, he gained another 200 pounds due to the stress of the situation. Since meeting Ronnie, the weight gain only continued, and Michael can't seem to find a way out of it. It even got to the point where Ronnie was going to leave Michael altogether.
Michael eats like if that's his last meal, like if he's never going to eat again. I'm tired of it.
I know my wife is at her breaking point, and I don't want to lose my family, and I don't want to die soon just because of some food.
A while back, we had gotten in a huge fight because he didn't want to change, and I was really going to leave. Like, I had my stuff packed because I just wasn't going to do this anymore. And if he doesn't lose the weight, I'm done.
Michael to see a doctor now and start his weight loss program. But in order to do that, the family has to relocate to Houston. And as you'd expect, Michael isn't much help when it comes to the packing.
Anytime we have something big going on, it's always falling on me and the kids. And I get stressed out because I wish that Michael could get up and help. But I know that he hurts and he can't stand for long. So what good is he going to do us?
In other words, she wished she had a man that could do the physical shit around the house. Like, that's fucked up because, like, as a man, I really feel like he feels shitty as a man because as a man, like, bro, you know, you supposed to be the leader and the provider, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your family look at you as a man for most of the help. At least I would say when it comes to, like, you know, financial stuff or the physical shit around the house. But the fact you can't do that as a man, bro, I mean, that could be very depressing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why he probably always looking mad as hell. Like,
I'm tired of it, but I can't say anything to him because we just argue and fight.
And it doesn't stop there either, as Michael takes his frustration out on the kids.
DJ, you're slacking. Come on, son. DJ, did I ask you, does that box fit next to it?
see, this couldn't be my daddy because, like, what you're not going to do, you ain't going to act like no damn drill sergeant, you know, talking about how I'm slacking when your ass on a goddamn scooter. You know what I'm saying? You can't even help. You can't even do shit. So how you going to get on my ass about some shit that you can't do? Like, what? Make it make sense. Like, this shit is diabolical as hell, bro.
Throwing your tantrum. He's throwing his little tantrums. I asked him, there's a box.
I'm doing this.
Okay, then don't do it.
I don't like that he yells at DJ like that. To me, it makes me feel really bad because I wish you could get up and help him. instead of just sitting there and yelling.
The fact that Michael can sit there and complain about how his kids are putting things into the moving van is literally insane. He's literally sitting down,
Crazy
not
as
helping
hell.
at all, and just complaining. Despite being in his wheelchair, not being able to move around much, he still manages to control and command his entire family. This shows just how much his kids and his wife are scared of Michael, and how severe his outbursts must be when the cameras aren't rolling. And on the way down there, Michael uses the
Look
road
at
trip
you
as an
just
excuse
chowing
to
the
eat
fuck
lots
down.
of unhealthy food. Even when they get into Texas, just before his appointment with Dr. Now, Michael even goes to the drive-thru to get more food. But what's worse is that he's literally round the corner from his hotel and would only have to wait about 20 minutes so he could have his food there. But because he's so desperate, he makes his family eat in a lay-by on the side of the road.
Let me get number 8.
That's
And let me
sad,
also
bro.
get 2 number 1s and nachos deluxe. I just want to eat
Deluxe.
quickly and get to the hotel.
I can tell Michael is about to hit another one of his limits.
Your ass don't need a deluxe nothing. You need a deluxe salad in that bitch. Like what the hell? And y'all gotta pull over because you can't wait 20 minutes to eat your damn food.
Where he eats what he wants to, or he gets upset.
Where's DJ? I need him to get my wheelchair real quick so we can get
Make no damn sense.
So you got my wheelchair?
Get the wheelchair. We're 5 miles away from the motel, and he can't even wait that long.
That's
So I'm
crazy.
just gonna let everyone eat by the side of the road, even though I think it's ridiculous. But
It is ridiculous. I would have your ass starving. Starving your ass off. Fruits and vegetables. Give a fuck about you being mad hungry. You can't wait 20 damn minutes.
he doesn't want to have to admit that we have to drop everything so he could eat when he wants.
But things only go from bad to worse for the family, as when they eventually arrive to their new apartment, it looks very different from the photos and is very run down. And I will admit, that must be very stressful. Moving to a new location, not being able to view your house first. I really feel for the entire family here, especially as Michael is the reason that they're having to move.
Hi, with you, baby.
I don't want to live here.
We won't live here.
This house is a piece of.
Crazy.
It's disgusting, and it's really frustrating because we left our nice 4-bedroom 2-bathroom house with a pool to come to a piece like this.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna let my kids live there. I'm gonna go get my deposit back now.
You know, right when I stepped in, I heard a crack, and as I kept walking in more and more, I keep hearing it little by little cracking. It's not safe in there for me. I'm not gonna go back in there. There's no reason for me to go back in there.
Ronnie decides that they
Right.
can't live in that house at all, so the family agrees to stay in a motel for a few weeks until they find another house that they like. And the next day, Michael goes to his first appointment with Dr. Now to start his weight loss journey properly. But first, Dr. Now wants to know a bit more about Michael's eating habits to see how he got to his current size.
So you're 635 pounds?
Yes.
God
Okay.
damn.
What seems to be your biggest challenge with your eating habit?
I think my biggest challenge is trying to eat small portions because on my meals, I eat big meals.
Why you eat big meal?
That's how big my stomach is, and I'm not full, I guess. When I sit down and eat a meal, and especially if something I want, if something I like, I'm gonna keep eating it until I'm full.
So how do you think we can change that? If you eat however much you want?
Well, I think the surgery would help me.
So you think that surgery is just going to magically fix your eating problem for you? Are you looking for the solution without knowing what the problem is?
Well, I know the problem is, to me, once I eat until I get full. I heard if you get the surgery, you'll eat a little bit and you're full. You'll feel full.
Weight loss surgery is going to make you feel full sooner, but looking for surgery is just looking for the solution without knowing what the problem is.
Yeah, because look, yeah, you could get the surgery, bro, but doesn't mean you just gonna automatically just lose the weight. Like you gotta have some type of discipline. And this is somebody, who calls himself Big Back for life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I like to eat big back food, but it's like I have this awareness, like, okay, I pick and choose when I want to eat the big back shit. And then, also pick and choose where, what, I'm gonna keep it light today. So I ain't gonna eat too heavy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me a little workout. You still gotta have that discipline, bro. You just think getting a surgery and think, oh, well, it's going to make my stomach smaller. It's going to solve all my problems. No, you got to have that discipline first.
Problem is with your eating.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't analyzed your eating, so you eat whatever, whenever, okay? And that's not going to work. Okay, those are issues that we need to start working on, one by one.
And like so many other patients, Michael thinks that his weight can just be solved with surgery alone. He thinks that he got over 600 pounds because he never feels full and that the surgery will stop this and then you'll lose the weight. But this just isn't the case at all. A lot of the time with the patients, they've actually got a mental addiction to food. So getting the surgery to shrink the stomach won't actually just fix the core issue because they can just eat through the surgery. So they need to get their mental addiction to food solved before they can get the surgery. And to get started on this road, Dr. Now needs Michael to lose weight on his own before he gets the surgery. And so Dr. Now gives him a diet plan and a goal of losing 50 pounds in 1 month. Whether he loses any weight will be completely up to Michael, as his entire family are supporting him to lose weight and actually want him to do it. But when Ronnie tries to help Michael with the diet, she regrets it, as he lashes out at her when he doesn't get what he wants.
Michael now is on a really strict diet, and he usually eats 2 eggs for breakfast. Eggs are one of the only healthy things that I can get him to eat. And I'm not trying many other things for him
On that
because
damn
I just
game.
want to avoid any fighting or conflict. But Michael can't eat what he wants. So he's angry all the time now. And it kind of gets annoying, but I don't say anything to him because we end up fighting. I think he's making progress.
See, this is my other issue. Like you don't get to be fat and be an asshole. Like you got to pick one or the other. If you're gonna be big as hell and be nice, or you're gonna be small as hell and be mean. Like first of all, you shouldn't even be an asshole from the get go. You know what I'm saying? Especially towards your family. You shouldn't just be mean for no damn reason. But you got to pick and choose. Like, cause you just can't be big as hell and be just an asshole. Nah, that shit ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up and go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Burn some calories or something and fix your damn attitude.
But I also don't believe that the doctor will want to do surgery on him if he's not showing initiative of losing weight, because he doesn't do anything all day long.
So not only is Ronnie literally doing the diet for him basically by making all of his meals, his family are all pitching in to help Michael pay the bills while he sits at home and literally does nothing.
I'm working now.
Shit,
My daughter's
sad.
working 2 jobs. She's going to school, I'm going to school, and all the weight's been put on me and Brianna to bring in money so that we could pay the bills. And honestly, I was
That shit crazy, bro. Like your wife got to work 2 jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Support the household and shit. Your daughter don't even look like she 18 at the moment. Like I don't know how old this video is, but she got to go to school and work 2 jobs to help around the house. Like that shit crazy, bro. Only because your ass is too big to do shit, you know. And don't get me wrong, like I ain't knocking, you know, if you got a girl or a wife that works, you know what I'm saying? Like you help each other out, but it shouldn't be all on the wife. You know what I'm saying? She gotta take care of the kids and work and pay the bills, like all of it, and she can't get no help from you as a man, like none. That's crazy.
hoping coming down here and doing this would start to get Michael more involved. But he's just sitting on the couch, not doing nothing all day, just a couch potato. But I want the
Hell
roles
no.
to change. I would love Michael to take back the role of being head of the house, but he needs to do something more, or he's gonna fail.
Honestly, it frustrates me when parents like Michael are completely okay with their children working or having to drop out of school to help take care of the finances or work around the house. Brianna doesn't look much older than 18, so there's literally no reason she should have to work when Michael is more than capable if he loses the weight. And honestly, the guilt I would feel if I was in Michael's situation would be unreal. And in fact, I just wouldn't let it get to that point. I think Michael is
For real.
exactly where he wants to be, though. He's eating whenever he wants, and his family are doing all the hard work for him. And honestly, I'm not confident he'll lose any weight at all before his next appointment. And after a month, when Michael is back at Dr. Now's office, the scales don't lie.
And I've stuck to the diet, but I still haven't been able to exercise or get up much since my knee is still hurting. But I feel like I've been eating a lot less. So I'm hoping to get approved for weight loss surgery today.
Okay, and bring it back.
I thought I've made more progress, so I feel a little
Lost a little
discouraged right
weight.
now.
Losing less than half of what Dr. Now asked him to is proof that he didn't really stick to the diet plan. If you're trying to be positive, I suppose he could say he didn't gain any more weight, but it's not close enough to what Dr. Now needed. And if Michael doesn't start losing more weight, it'll take him years to get below his goal of 200 pounds. The reality is, he probably doesn't have that long left to live. And as you'd expect, Dr. Now is less than impressed.
I expected you to lose 50 pounds and you lost 16. Your lack of progress shows me that you aren't really getting this. And you still think that someone else is going to do all the work for you. Michael first weighed in at 635 pounds, and to maintain that weight and continue to gain, he had to be eating close to 10,000 calories a day. If he dropped to 1,200 calories like he's supposed to, he would have easily lost the 50 pounds he needed. So as far as I'm concerned, this is very little progress for last month. And he needs a wake-up call because he's clearly trying to fool himself and trying to fool me.
As Dr. Now just isn't really seeing any motivation from Michael, he gives him a final chance to lose 100 pounds in 2 months. Otherwise, he won't be able to stay in the program any longer, and Michael will have moved his entire family halfway across the country for nothing.
For
It's
no
also hard to
reason.
expect Ronnie not to give in to Michael. I don't think she's a classic enabler because she just really doesn't want to feed him. But when he makes her life hell when he wants something and she doesn't give it to him, it's just easier to give in. As Ronnie doesn't want to keep running around after him, she flat out says that she won't be making Michael a single piece of food anymore. Michael's obviously annoyed, but it forces him to get up more, increasing his mobility, which is obviously only a good thing. And then, if Michael doesn't lose
Okay,
any
Mike,
weight this time
check you
around,
out.
he'll only have himself to blame. As the months roll by, it seems like Ronnie's tough love really did the trick, as Michael loses 84 pounds.
Damn.
It's not quite the 100 pounds that Doc now asked, but it's a step in the right direction.
I've worked hard, and I'm
All right, now them clothes look a little baggy now. All right, now we getting somewhere, Michael.
praying it paid off this time.
535.
Hey, he did it.
535 wasn't the number I wanted to see, but it's better than gaining weight.
But shit, he reached the goal. Gave him 2 months to lose 100, right? And he lost 101. Hey, that's a good job, Bob, bro. I can't even lie.
And it was enough weight loss for Dr. Now to even approve him for weight loss surgery.
84 pounds is enough to show me that he's making the changes he needs and he's sticking to the diet now. So I think he's in a situation that gives him a greater likelihood of long-term success. I think weight loss surgery is going to help you tremendously. But remember, this surgery is not the total answer. There is still a lot we need to do and work through to get to your target weight and stay there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Michael undergoes the weight loss surgery 2 weeks later, having 80% of his stomach removed. The
All
side
right,
effects
good
are strange
shit.
for Michael, as for the first time in his life, he doesn't really feel hungry.
I know it's going to be better in the long run, but right now, I hate this feeling. There's never been a point in my life where I've not wanted food. And right now, I have no desire to eat. So I don't know how to describe the feeling right now, but it's not a good one.
I would describe not feeling hungry as a positive rather than a negative in Michael's position. This is
Right.
literally what he wanted, and it's the point of the surgery. If he no longer feels hungry, the cravings won't be there, and he'll be able to lose more weight and faster. As he recovers from surgery, Michael only really eats jelly and soft foods, as he can't eat more than a few spoonfuls of anything without throwing up, since his stomach has shrunk that much. In 2 months post-surgery, Michael drops to 64 pounds, making his
Yeah.
total weight loss 177 pounds. His next goal is to keep losing.
Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Even though you an asshole, and I'm still waiting. Why you cut your damn white finger off? Like that's some fucked up shit. But man, let's go. Keep losing that fucking weight.
50 pounds a month until he drops around 250 pounds, and then he can get skin removal surgery.
Michael is staying on track and making good progress. Right now,
Bro, look,
he's
slim
in
it
100
down.
period after weight loss surgery. And no matter what, he's going to lose weight from his bypass. But very soon, those emotional issues that drove him to eat in the past are going to come back up and things are going to get difficult. At that point, we'll need to address them immediately so that he doesn't go back to his old habits, push his body to overeat, and undo the effect of surgery. Keep up the good work, and you should continue to lose weight.
All right, cool.
Although Michael's progress is good, it's rare that stars can maintain the losses without slipping back into their old habits again. Michael needs to focus on the psychological reasons behind his overeating to make sure that he understands the reasons why he overeats to prevent it happening in the future. But with this weight loss, when things are supposed to be on the up for Michael and his family, his angry behavior and short temper start to make an appearance again. When the family go out for a meal for the first time since surgery, Michael is totally irritated and makes everybody completely uncomfortable.
I love liking. Oh.
Just trying to Be okay for now, babe.
Yeah, it's just the table's dirty. I'm already getting irritated, so I'm trying to chill out a little bit.
Why are you getting irritated?
Because this table's dirty, I feel like you get the nasty could have been sent somewhere else that's nicer, cleaner.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you when you're right. You know, and bro got a point. Like, bro, don't sit me on no damn table that's dirty as hell. Like this, you want me to eat at a dirty ass table? That's crazy as hell. I'll be mad as hell too. Like, bro, y'all gotta clean this fucking table, or sit me and my family somewhere else, bro. Like, that's just common sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
All right.
My name's Dana. I'll be taking care of you today.
It honestly seems like Michael enjoys flipping out on his family. He blames Ronnie for picking a table that was dirty. Either ask for it to be cleaned or just move to a different one. It really isn't that big of a deal, and it's not Ronnie's fault. Ronnie has to talk to him like a child to get him to calm down too, and it's just honestly embarrassing.
I thought surgery would help him out, but it don't make no difference because Michael is completely the same. What's changed is just his physical appearance, not his behavior or anything like that. I'm just trying to calm him down is so much of a headache and so much of a hassle.
His wife looks so damn stressed. Man, that shit's sad. Like, she's trying to fight the best she can with his big ass.
That it just tires me out. It's extremely embarrassing and extremely hard to deal with. You just need to chill out, babe.
I'm trying. It's just hard.
You need to take a walk. Go take a walk. Go do what you got to do. Just chill out. Seriously, please. Thank you.
It's difficult.
Damn,
for
that
me to
look
see my
good as
family,
hell.
The food I love.
As Michael's anger issues are too much to bear, Ronnie suggests that they go to a therapist recommended by Dr. Now. When Ronnie reveals just how much Michael's outbursts affect her, it's really sad to see.
Ronnie, what's it like for you to be an adult person and be yelled at in your own home?
Oh, it's awful. I didn't want to cry, but it's just messed up because I don't like to be yelled at. You know, like his anger issues have gotten really bad to where the kids and I were just kind of like, we just can't think for ourselves. We can't make decisions for ourselves.
And we try to talk about certain things and try to get it to a better place.
Yeah, things don't get solved though. We could sit there and talk about it till we're like blue in the face, you know?
But there's no resolution.
But there's no resolution.
And it leaves you feeling what?
Like empty and, you know, like feeling like, oh, then why did we even talk about anything?
Michael completely controls the house with his anger, making everyone walk on eggshells around him. It's not just the weight that Michael has to lose to change his life, but honestly his entire attitude too. He decides to put effort into things that let him release his anger in a more healthy way, like doing taekwondo with his son. The extra exercise also helps Michael to drop more weight, as by month 10, he's lost over 200 pounds,
Good
bringing
shit.
his weight down to 398 pounds. And by
Okay.
the end of the first episode, he's even got a new job as a taxi driver
Let's
to earn some
go.
extra cash to put towards his skin removal surgery. And even his clothes
Hold
are
on, wait a
getting too
minute.
big for him at this.
First off, shout out to him. Got a job finally. You know what I'm saying? Bring some type of money, you know what I'm saying, in your household. But he's a taxi driver. Like, how old is this damn video? All right, like, do they still got taxi drivers? You know what I'm saying? Especially with Uber and Lyft, you know what I'm saying, out here. But anyway, but shout out to bro. Got a job. Got a jobby job.
Point.
Some of my clothes aren't fitting. This shirt is what I was wearing when I first started.
Damn, man, clothes
Everything.
big as hell now.
It's big. Oh, the person could fit in here. I've been losing around 20 pounds for the past few months, which is good. But to hit my goal by the next doctor's visit, I have to lose 26 pounds in a month. So I'm going to work really hard to do that. I'm staying active and I'm sticking to my diet. But I also been working with Ronnie, doing what the therapist told us to do to help with my anger issues.
As Michael drops another 50 pounds, he's finally approved for skin removal surgery. Something that's actually quite a rare event on the show, as most stars don't even lose enough weight to get the surgery, never mind skin removal. So by the end of the episode, Michael's story seems like a success. He's lost almost 300 pounds and is well on his way to completing the program. But Michael's anger issues are still a major issue for the family. And unfortunately, Michael's Where Are They Now episode is where things start to get really interesting. As a year after the start of filming, Michael is below 300 pounds, but his weight loss is gradually stalling. Instead of losing 40 pounds in a month, he only loses 11. With his progress slowing, Dr. Now wants to know why.
All right, Michael. You are 337 today with a total weight loss of only 11 pounds over the last 2 months instead of 40.
Mm-hmm.
So 1/4 of what you're supposed to lose after gastric bypass. So what's going on with your eating habit?
It's coming and going, but I'm still losing weight. So
I wouldn't call what you've done weight loss. I call that ready to start gaining back where you were 600 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So that little weight loss is very alarming. And you give me this attitude like nothing's wrong. So what's going on?
Sometimes I eat to where I feel sick, and I think I'm eating too much sometimes. I still have the mindset of my stomach's big.
So you know you're overeating, and you're also telling me that you diagnosed a psychological issue behind your eating? So I'm guessing that's why you're missing your psychotherapy appointments. So
No, because he got too comfortable now. You know what I'm saying? Because he looking at it like, oh, 11 pounds. I mean, even though I didn't reach my goal, I still lost something. Like, no, you got to be on that shit. Because guess what? That little 11 pounds, guess what? That number goes lower and lower. And guess what? Like, you know what? You're going to start gaining some of that weight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
we seem to have a situation with you where you're starting to go off the rail and where you're about to start gaining again.
Things only get worse for Michael as 2 months later, his bad habits are back in full force and he gains another 9 pounds.
But
Damn.
Michael hasn't been doing as much.
Mr. and Mrs. Dominguez?
He hasn't gone to therapy
He
like
looks
Dr. Now
slim
wanted.
as hell, though.
So I'm
Crazy.
concerned about the effect that that's going to have on his progress. But if he got back on track, then he should have lost 40 pounds to get under 297.
Even though it's not the number that Dr. Now's gonna want to see, I'm happy where I'm at, and it is what it is.
No,
Honestly, what on earth would Michael
no.
mean when he
No, you shouldn't be happy, bro. It is what it is, nigga. You know, you're gonna be back to your old ways, not be able to do shit.
says he's happy where he's at? He's literally done the exact opposite of what was asked for him, gaining weight instead of losing it. And if he continues like this, he's going to be back in the same position where he started. He's going in the
Exactly.
opposite direction and seems happy with it. It's completely ironic, considering the last time he saw Dr. Now, he was saying how motivated he was. Dr. Now is furious with Michael and tells him not to come back unless he starts going back to therapy again.
It's very disappointing to see Michael continue down the path he's on. And he is at a very dangerous place right now. But the only thing that will change that is if he go to psychotherapy. Because all his anger is still there below the surface. And if he doesn't deal with it, the whole situation is going to get worse.
At the same time, while Michael is falling off his weight loss surgery, Ronnie is starting her own. As Michael gains, she loses, with the goal of qualifying for weight loss surgery. But Michael doesn't make Ronnie's goal easy, as he blocks her at every opportunity and tries to bring her down. And it's obvious that he has given up and wants to bring Ronnie down with him. But despite this, Ronnie stays strong and continues to lose weight on her own, and does end up getting weight loss surgery, having about 80% of her stomach removed. At this point, Ronnie is pretty much the star of the episode, as Michael isn't even trying anymore.
Hopefully, this will help Michael to stick with the diet,
Yeah.
because I don't see he's losing much weight.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with his eating.
Our times, like when he works, like I work early mornings and he works late at night. So, I mean.
So you don't know what's going on with him. Yeah. So this maybe help him to lose weight as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But things.
Hey, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think she need to start focusing on herself. You know, get your shit together now. You know, start losing the weight. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gonna get comfortable and get these shitty ass attitude, look, focus on yourself and get ready to make a move if you have to. You know, because he getting on my goddamn nerves.
Only get worse as Michael erupts at Ronnie a few weeks after the surgery, and they end up having a huge fight.
And a lot has happened since my last appointment with him. Michael and I had a fight a few nights ago where he was completely out of control. He got mad at me and slammed my finger in the door.
Ooh.
And my finger actually got injured.
Ooh, okay.
It was bad, and I had to get.
Okay, that's how got her finger cut off. Well, I think the tip of the finger. Like, that's crazy. They made it seem like he grabbed the knife and cut that motherfucker off. But nah, damn. And I'm pretty sure he did it on accident. But still, bro, this is why it's important as men to control our emotions, bro. If we don't control our emotions as men, well, I ain't gonna lie, we could be very violent.
Get a lot of stitches. But Michael and I have separated because I'm
Okay.
done dealing with his issues.
Yeah.
So it's just a scary time for me with a lot
Yeah.
of unknowns.
When Doctor
Yeah, that's why I like to hear. Leave his big ass behind. Yeah. Hey, baby girl, you could do bad all by yourself. You don't need him. Shit.
now asks what happened to her finger at her follow-up appointment, where she's lost over 100 pounds by now, Ronnie struggles to tell the story without breaking down in tears.
But Michael isn't here, so I'm guessing he's not sticking with things anymore. So that's not a good sign. And what's up with that finger?
Okay. I don't know if you know this, but like Michael, through the 9 years that we were together, he was verbally and mentally and emotionally abusive to me and to the kids. And Friday, we got into a big argument, and he went to the restroom and he was like yelling, calling me names and everything. I pushed open the door, and he slammed the door so hard that I lost a finger.
Damn. That's
That's
crazy.
a lot of emotion and physical trauma, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're no longer obviously together. He's not at the house.
Are you staying strong and
I'm trying
positive?
to. I'm trying to, but it's just me and the kids now, and
So how they are dealing with that issue too?
they're not dealing really good, but they don't really show it as much as I do, because I feel bad, because I put them through this when I should have left a long time ago.
Well, I'm very sorry that happened and that all of you are dealing with this. Michael has been refusing psychotherapy for his anger issues, and it seems he's continuing on a self-destructive path that is not going to end well for him.
Yeah. You probably won't see Mike anymore.
I agree with that. And so he's done with the weight loss program.
Okay.
And the focus now is on getting you to where you need.
Okay.
But Michael didn't just trap her finger in the door. He literally broke part of it off to the bone. So Ronnie is now literally missing half of her finger. It's difficult to imagine the force needed to slam a door so hard to break someone's finger, you literally cut half of it off. Michael's anger issues are so severe that I literally don't know how he'll ever overcome them. And obviously, this is horrific abuse. And I feel terrible for Ronnie that just had to go through this, especially with her kids witnessing it as well.
I had to be rushed to the trauma center in Beaumont, and they couldn't save it. It had completely broken off on the door, my bone and everything. So I have trouble right now because I can't change the bandage, because the bandage is stuck to my finger and I can't get it off.
Okay.
It just hurts. Like,
we'll take care of it. All right, let me get some stuff and check your bandages, okay?
Okay.
Doctor now also wants to help. He offers to mend the bandages on Ronnie's finger,
Shout out to
even when
Doc.
he has literally nothing to do with the weight loss program. He's genuinely such a kind-hearted person and feels a huge amount of sympathy for Ronnie's situation. Ronnie's lost about a quarter of her finger and is so traumatized that she can't even look at it.
it's just that part that's stuck.
So now, this.
It's not gonna burn?
No. Okay.
Oh, damn.
I don't want to look at it.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Yeah, this part, you just put some ointment on it and soak it will come off. This is non-sticking gauze on it.
Okay.
And keep it elevated so one gets swelling. Keep exercising it.
Okay.
And if you have a problem, call. But I think you're going to manage okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
While the Where Are They Now episode concludes with Ronnie moving out of their home in Texas and back to Arizona and claim that she'll be divorcing Michael, according to a 2019 source, the couple are still married, getting back together after their split.
Oh,
Despite this,
damn. You see, girl, he did all that shit for no damn reason, just to go back with his big ass, with his funky ass attitude. Nah, hell no. Hell to the no. yeah, you should have just left his ass where he was at. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hopefully their relationship got better by now. You know, if it haven't gotten better, I hope she left his ass for good. But make sure y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'ma have me a big bag for life.